Hey, how's it going to all you wonderful people out there? I hope you are having an amazing day. My name is Totality, and welcome to a brand new playthrough on my channel. Excitement, nostalgia, and challenging are the three best words that I can describe as to what we are about to delve into today. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a long time coming, and I am extremely excited to begin this journey with each and every single one of you today. Welcome to Dark Souls. Now, for me personally, the Dark Souls franchise has been in my life for quite some time now. Back when I had my Xbox 360, I seen a game pop up, Dark Souls, and I'm thinking to myself, I've never heard of this before. I'm going to give it a shot. So I collected what little money I had at the time. I bought the game. I put some time into it. I put some dedication into it. And I've been hooked ever since. So to say that this is a long time coming would be quite an understatement. So I hope you all are ready to delve into this journey because I am beyond excited to begin it. So without further ado, let's get into Dark Souls Remastered. Alright, so before we can begin our journey through the world of Dark Souls, we gotta create our character. So I took the liberty of getting that all said and done so you guys didn't have to sit through it because it took a lot longer than expected, I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes down to the overall build that I want to create with this character, I decided I'm going to go with a dexterity build. And the reasoning for this is that throughout all the years that I've played through all the Dark Souls games, the one build that I really have not given a whole lot of time to is a build that revolves around dexterity. Now, I have done dexterity builds in the past, but not a whole lot. In fact, this is the first time that I will ever do a dexterity build in Dark Souls alone. So this is going to be really, really interesting and fun, and it's going to have a lot of challenges with it, I think. Because I'm used to strength builds. I love having big swords and hammers and just cleaving through my opponents like they're butter. So this is going to be really interesting. I know that there are quite a bit of dexterity weapons in this game, so I think it'll be fun, honestly. We're going to give it a shot and see what happens. So when it comes down to my class, I'm going to go with the warrior. I like the idea of having 13 strength and dexterity. I feel like that's going to help me out early on, especially if we find dexterity weapons early on. We could probably wield them a lot quicker because we have that 13 strength and dexterity. And also because we're not going to be utilizing strength a whole lot in this playthrough, having that 13 strength right off the bat is going to be really helpful for us. So I'm going to go with the warrior this time around. And for my gift, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I am going to go with the black fire bombs instead of the master key. Now, if you're not sure what the master key does, it basically allows you to access certain areas in the world that you would not be able to access early on. So for example, the Valley of Drakes and the secret passage into Blighttown is just one of the many areas that you're able to access with the master key if you choose it as your starting gift. If you don't have it as your starting gift, you're quite limited to some of the areas that you can travel to and venture into earlier on in the game. You have to find the keys to open those doors and passageways a little bit later into the game, especially when it comes down to the Valley of Drakes. I've never done this before. This is going to be quite the challenge, but I want to take a more natural approach with this playthrough. I want to kind of go the path that the game wants me to go and kind of earn the access to these areas. So I'm going to go with the black fire bombs this time around. I feel like they're going to be a lot more helpful than some of the other gifts that you get, like the divine blessing, the life ring, and especially the pendant. Don't choose the pendant. Trust me, I was one of those people that did it, and I mean, nothing bad happened, it was just not a good starting gift. So I'm going to go with the Black Firebomb this time around. We're going with the Dex build. I think this is going to be fun and enjoyable. Without further ado, let's get into it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Man, what a great introduction to a wonderful series. Alright, welcome to Dark Souls. Grab that dungeon cell key. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate you, my guy. Let's get out of this hellhole. It's been quite some time since we've played this one in particular, so this is gonna be fun. Looking forward to it. And I hope you all are as well, because, you know, like I said earlier, this has been a long time coming. For all of my OG subscribers, you know I've been talking about this for a little while. I'm glad it's finally here. Let's open up this door. Now, we're not going to fight the Asylum Demon just yet. If we wanted to, we could. If we were running a strength build, we could. To get the Demon's Great Hammer, but because I'm not doing that, we can just run right through. Like this bonfire. And let's grab our equipment. First we'll get the heater shield. Good little shield. And then we'll grab our sword. Good old long sword. Listen, buddy, you can't run forever. And you know why? Because there's a fog right there. Good old fog door. Alright, so I'm trying to think here. Can't grab that just yet. Just don't think we can. Yeah, no, we have to come back here at a later time. Watch out for the boulder. And let's talk to our friend Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Absolutely.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this.
Thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
I appreciate you, Oscar. Don't worry. We'll come back at a later time, and we'll put you out of your misery. But for right now, I must bid you farewell. Shout out to Oscar. Such a good guy. Like, he didn't even know us, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna save you. Oh, jeez. Watch out for these arrows. Get that cheeky backstab in. Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot of that, I can already tell you. Can we get the parry? We can get the parry. Oh my goodness, it's like I never left. I shouldn't say that just yet, because I'm extremely rusty. But I remember how to do this. How's it going, Asylum Demon? You don't mind that sword in your neck, do you? Oh, it's too late now. And the asylum demon is dead. Big pilgrim's key. Victory achieved. And we got a humanity. Heck yeah. Alright, so if you hear that down there, that's another demon. Now what happens is you come back here and you walk around here. Eventually you'll fall down and you'll be able to fight the other demon. If you kill him, you get a Titanite slab. We're not going to be doing that for a little while though, because if we try and fight him now, he's probably going to one-shot us, I can't even lie. So let's head down here real quick. Grab the soul of the lost undead. And let's leave the asylum and go back home.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Good old Firelink Shrine. I missed you. In Lodrin, level up and kindle at bonfires. You ain't gotta tell me twice, we're gonna do that right now. Let's use this soul of a lost undead. Heck yeah. And let's do our first of many level ups. So I think what I want to do first is maybe get the endurance and vitality at least 20. That'll give us a good solid chunk of endurance and health. So we should be pretty good for a while once we do that. So I think I'm going to focus on vitality first, I think. Confirm that reinforcement. Heck yeah. Grab this item real quick. 3 humanities. We're definitely going to need a lot of those. And let's talk to this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
He's right on that one.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I'll keep this all in mind. Thank you. Appreciate you. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to end this episode off right here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And if you liked this video, be sure to, well, like it. Smash that out of the park. And yeah, great start to a beautiful, beautiful series. And this is going to lead to even more beautiful things, because once we complete Dark Souls Remastered, we're not going to stop there. We're going to do Dark Souls 2 and then Dark Souls 3, all the DLC included with that. So I'm really excited for all this, and I hope you all are as well. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much once again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for taking time out of your valuable day to hang out with me. I really do appreciate you, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace out.